Hello and welcome to a daily dose of healing light language. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to get straight into doing the channeling, the transmission, and then I'll talk again after what it means for everybody. Okay, so if you'd like just to take a moment, a breath, and close your eyes and relax. Asao moso o te ia. Maka o toro so sakate imia. Ma so o mo so sa iti ia si masa ia. Sa ake I se o mo so o lakate isi I maka o lakata. Takara se kata asa ama so o te a. Sa o ko so sa ama sa akata aka akate isi misuko o. Sa o so masia. Sa masaka o ma ka di kati isi mikit ka. Ala katisimi ia. Ala se fesi I moso so o lakati. Sa la isi imi sia. Sa aseko o so la isi amaya. Sa me o maka isi ia kati isi amasa ia. Omo oso. Sa hamaha ka ia paga. Sa maa ti isi ia ma ti ia. Sa ake isi mia. Sa ake I o ma o laka isi ma di ia. Sa ake si ia di ama ia. Sa isi me se oko. Ma akati isi ama ia ma alaka. Sa ama si ia aya. Sa ama si iki iyo. Ma aka ia te si isi ia te si ka apaso o maka. Aka ama so. Afasa ka oso masa ade isi imi ia kata ama adata. Se o ratata iyo. Sa amaka se ima. Ala sa ka se ima si ia aya. Solo o masoma. Sa masa iki iti ia sa di ate kata ama ia. Sa maa sa elede isi me atisi isi anegei. Talade isi I miyaka. Live well, beautiful friends. Just take another breath and gently open your eyes. Okay. That felt quite powerful. So I hope it resonated on some level with you. Okay, so the first part of that was understanding. That is understanding your behaviour, what and how you react to certain situations, certain people, certain things that are said, and if that action is actually appropriate for that time. So, for example, if you're being attacked, then obviously defensive, you need to defend yourself to get yourself out of harm's way. However, if you're perceiving that somebody is verbally attacking you, but they're not, then you need to find out why you are triggered by them. So when you're triggered, you start to feel upset, under attack, undermined, angry, crying, all the emotions that you can feel, but they are disproportionate to what is being said. So you need to have an awareness of what the other person is saying. So if somebody says, "Oh God, you always do that," ask them, what is it that I do? And then hopefully then they will explain and say, well, when somebody says something to you about, just say, an ex, if you get all huffy and fluffy and start defending yourself or them, then start to ask yourself why you're still defending an ex. It's very complicated relationships, I know. So there might be a very good reason why you do. But understanding your part of it is what is important. It's not about the other person. It's about you and how you are triggered by something. So, if there's something, say, about domestic violence or sexual abuse on the TV and you get upset and, which is understandable if that's what you've experienced. But at some point you have to move on from it. And it can be difficult, but it can be done. So understanding your behaviour, your reactions to what is being said and done around you is the most important thing. It doesn't excuse any bad behaviour by yourself. It doesn't excuse any bad behaviour from others towards you. It's not giving them a free pass. It's not giving you a free pass. It's just you have to understand the behaviour, because behind every behaviour is an emotion. So, if somebody's really shouting really loudly, it might be that they think that they're not being heard. Okay, so you can transfer that over to yourself. Do you shout? Are you trying to be loud? Are you trying to talk a lot because you don't feel heard? So it's all about understanding your behaviour. So that was included in the light codes today, to help give you clarity. So, you'll do a behaviour because it becomes habit. Certain behaviours become habits. So you'll do something that you always do, and then you'll just have a moment of clarity and go, oh, that's why I do that. And that is part of the healing process that the light codes have enabled us to do, because it's all about understanding. And the second part is patience. And this can really, really irritate us, because we can be so much, we want to get this done now, we need it, we need it sorted now, we've got to do it now, it's got to be done and dusted so that it's over and done with. No. It takes time to get into a position of understanding. So then you have to understand that the patience comes from the healing. So you have to be patient for the healing. You can't heal overnight. I mean, some people can, and it is certainly getting a lot quicker than what it used to be for everybody. But if you've had 30, 40, 50 years of abuse or neglect or bad behaviour by yourself or self-destructive behaviour by yourself, those habits will take time to be released and let go of, because each one of those behaviours has an emotion behind it. Okay, so it takes time to heal. So just try and be a bit more patient with yourself. Congratulate yourself on the small steps. You know, every sort of small step is a win. You know, it doesn't matter how small it is, it's a win. Okay, so understanding followed by a lot of patience for yourself. And if you know somebody who's going through this with you, patience for those as well. And then the next one is a double one. It's kindness and forgiveness. So kindness to yourself. So don't beat yourself up. Don't go, oh gosh, I wish I had done that. Oh, I wish I'd said that. Just be kind to yourself. Okay? You've lived in an era where a lot of people were dominated, and trying to think of the word. I'll just leave it at dominated for now. And suppressed is the word I was looking for. So dominated and suppressed. Boys don't cry. Girls have got to clean, stay home and clean the kitchen, do the housework. All of that sort of stuff is all suppression. And when we're unlearning that and becoming understanding of those programmings with the patience, we can then be kinder to ourselves. And kindness to ourselves is one of the most important things you will ever, 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 ever give yourself. Even if you regress a little bit, that's okay. We are human after all. We are here to learn these things. So even if you make steps forward and then go a couple of steps back, just okay, right, that's okay. Why did that happen? Find the understanding in it. Give yourself some patience, and then give yourself some kindness. And then obviously forgiveness. Now again, this isn't about forgiving somebody for their bad behaviour towards you. This is not a free pass for people to abuse you or for you to abuse yourself. You forgive yourself for not being able to speak up when you needed to, not being able to get yourself out of a situation that you were put in by other people. You can forgive yourself for maybe not reacting the way you should have done or in a way that would have set boundaries. You can forgive yourself for everything. Or I read the other day actually, or heard the other day, somebody said, what if there was nothing to forgive? And that's a big one. If you can get yourself to that place, there is nothing to forgive. Now that doesn't mean that, obviously again, that you give that person a free pass. It's about you. You do not need to carry the hurt and pain that has been inflicted on you by other people. So I'll say that again. You do not need to carry the hurt and pain inflicted on you by other people. So you can forgive yourself for having those experiences. You can forgive yourself for any feelings of hate or revenge or anything that you wanted to do to that person as they were hurting you or after. You forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for not loving you enough. A lot of people have had horrific experiences, and that's not to downplay obviously what has gone on. Okay, most people have had some quite horrible experiences. From being bullied at school to sexual abuse to domestic violence to lots of other stuff. So kindness and forgiveness to yourself is probably the best gift you can give to yourself as you go through this process of understanding and patience. So I'll leave that with you. Okay, and take care of yourselves. Don't beat yourselves up. Know that the small steps that you take are worth celebrating, and love yourself. Take your self-care up to another level as you're going through this. Putting boundaries, and just really just really take care of yourselves, because it can be a difficult time when you're going through this process. You can feel very, very tired, very exhausted. That's you letting go of all the rubbish that you're carrying around. So if you feel really exhausted after doing a bit of this, that's a really, really good sign. So just make sure you look after yourselves. Okay, so I will leave you with lots of love. I have overlighted this transmission with angelic reiki. So if you feel like you need the angels in, they'll be there to help you. Just sit quietly again and just ask for any assistance from the angels, and they will come in and they will help you. Unfortunately, they can't remove horrible people. You have to do that yourself. But they can certainly help you have clarity and help give you the courage to do what you need to do. So take care, everybody. Lots of love. Bye.